was in that video. And why do I keep talking so much? Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to recreate a Cardi B makeup look. I saw that video of her that's been floating around, and I was trying really hard to really pay attention to her eye makeup to get a lot of the similar colors and try to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I didn't have the exact colors, so I did try to mix together a bunch of things to create this look. So if you want to see how I got this look and what products I used, please keep on watching. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of this color and pop this onto my brow bone area. And I'm also going to bring it towards the front also, just because in the video it looks like this area was highlighted pretty well. Going in with a fluffy blending brush, I'm using my Morphe M441. In her transition area, it looked like it was a really nice orange shade. So I'm going to start by applying this shade and see if I need to go a little darker. And it looked like her transition shade was more on the outer portion of the eye, like the outer upper crease area. So I want to go a little brighter on the crease area. So I'm going to go back in with this shade and a very small amount of that shade. I'm really going to work this in. I'm keeping most of the eyeshadow on this area, and then what's ever left on my brush, I'm going to gently blend this down because the blue is going to cover it. So I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend those two colors together. Now taking a flat brush, I'm going in with this color and I'm going to add this onto my lid area. And I'm going to bring this pretty high up. I'm starting off by applying the most colors or the most pigment onto my lid, and then I'm going to work my way up. So now that I have most of my color onto my lid, I'm going in with a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M433. This is just the first thing I grabbed. I'm going to really start diffusing and buffing out this color and shaping the eyeshadow the way I want it to look. So the eyeshadow is a little bit more on the turquoisey side. In her video, it looked like it was a really nice icy blue. I don't have a color like that, but I'm gonna try adding this shade right here, which is Shattered, from that super old Urban Decay palette, just to see what it looks like. I know that this one's a bit on the frosty side and her look is not frosty, but we'll see what it looks like. So the color is a little closer to what I wanted it to look like. I mixed these two shades together from this palette. So I used Shattered and Polyester Bride. So of course, since I laid down the color that I kind of wanted, I found a matte version of that. So I'm just adding a little bit of Anastasia's Aqua right on top just to mattify that shadow a little bit. So you can skip this palette altogether if, as long as you have a really nice baby blue or a light aqua shade. I went in with this shade right here. This is from the Anastasia Maya Mia palette. This is an older palette, doesn't exist anymore, but this is in the shade Aqua. I believe that this shade, or they have a similar shade on their website, but as long as you have something really close to that, you should be fine. Okay, so time for the eyeliner. What I'm gonna do is create a really thick angled eyeliner just to mimic the shape that she has. I'm starting off with the front. So I tried to mimic her eyeliner in the video. It's really thin in the front and then it starts getting really thick and very angular. And then there is the tiniest point in her inner tear duct. So that's as good as it's probably going to get on my part. And the eyeliner that I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Lineur Intense. It's a felt tip liquid eyeliner. Now that the liner is done, I'm going to add a little bit of black. This is MAC Smolder, and I'm going to add this to my tight line and my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M508 brush. There's nothing on this, and I'm going to smoke out the black liner on the lower lash line. So now taking the same brush, I'm just going to go in with this aqua shade, and I'm only going to add the smallest amount underneath. In the video, I didn't notice any color in her inner tear duct, so I left mine alone. And then she has more of a fluffier lash and a little bit more dramatic, so I went in with my KOKO lashes in the style Queen Bee. As far as her face makeup, as far as meaning her bronzer and her blush and her highlight, I couldn't get a good look, so I'm just going to keep it really simple and just do really subtle facial makeup, and then we'll work on the lips. So for my blush, I'm going to go in with my Apricot Glow from e.l.f. And I'm just going to apply the smallest amount. I just want my skin to look really healthy because her skin is always glowing. And I'm just going to apply this gently all over my face, just so I can have a natural glow. And for my blush, I'm going in with my Milani Romantic Rose Blush. So the last step is our lips. I'm going to line my lips with my NYX's Nude Truffle Lip Liner. I'm gonna go in with MAC's Kinda Sexy lipstick. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Fenty Glossbomb in Fussy. So I also added a little bit of Peachstock on top of my lip combination. So this is the completed look. As you guys saw, I was struggling between trying to find the perfect lid color, and it's still not exactly what I wanted it to be. In her video, it was a lot lighter, a lot brighter, and I just didn't have a color like that, so I tried to make my own. But now that I think about it, if I went in with this shade from the jump and only this shade, it would have looked so much better. But I already had so much going on my eyes, I just tried to salvage what was already done. But I was happy with the way this came out. I think the look was really easy to achieve. The colors are really pretty, it's really flattering, and I think it'll look good on a lot of other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're not already, please subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.